How we doing out there? I'm serving the Most High. Well, I made it to my destination, and it is a doozy. But the Father has enlightened me, for sure. Let me read you this parable of the vineyard. Now I will sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved touching his vine. My well-beloved hath a vine and a very fruitful hill, and he fenced it, and gathered out the stones thereon, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes. And now, O inhabitation of Jerusalem, and men of Judah, judge, and I pray you betwixt me and my vineyards. What could have I done more to my vineyard that I have not done in it? Wherefore when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes. And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and breaking down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down, and I will lay it waste. It shall be pruned nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns. I also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts, the Most High righteous love, is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression. For the righteous, but behold a cry. They understand that, people look at it as being, well, what's wrong with the vines? He's got a vineyard. Why did he plant a vineyard? It's a fruitful hill. Everything was put into place. This is talking about the people in congregation having children, not so much as a vineyard. The vine of the point of man and woman, having children, the seed, the crop. The most important thing to the Father is the point of creation. Whenever he's creating something, this parable is the understanding that, did you take time in your life to understand who your person was or who your person was going to be? Probably not. Anymore, it's just a distinction of whether it's sexuality or whether it's money, whether it's whatever it may be. But the point of an understanding is that my well-beloved hath a vineyard in a very fruitful hill. The thing about it is that it's the more the understanding of planting the seed, the Father's creation. He gave us procreation to understand that we can have children, but the Father points out a person for you, and he brings it to you, and the point of being patient to understand that. And I'm pretty sure that the old habitation of Jerusalem and men of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard. Understanding that what it is that his offspring was it brought forth wild grapes. And you see how the situation is here in the world. The wild grapes are the people that are in chaos, divorces, whatever may be coming down the pike. The understanding that the fruit of the seed, and you need to spend time with your person to understand, well, that's not my person. There's no way that I can have a blessing from the Father. And then the Father does bless some that are, come out to be wonderful children. But the thing about it is that if you look around you today, how everything's in chaos. I'm at a place now they tell me there's thousands of homeless. And I can't find a place to stay yet. There's so many here. So basically I'm just bunking up under some trees. But the thing that's going on and what's going forward is the point that there's a cause. And the Father's got something going here. I don't know what it would be, but I'm gonna be exploring this the next 2 or 3 days before I make any decision about anything. But the thing that you got to understand is when you see the people of homelessness and they can't get medical attention, and like I was in Yuma, there's an older gentleman over there that I seen, and then the next day he died. The point being that they had somewhere to go with dignity, at least a little bit of dignity around people of like mind. And the understanding is that, he died in some kind of peace with the people that were around him. And that's everybody that has a problem, maybe addiction, maybe alcoholism, maybe all these things, maybe being spun up. I'm very careful about saying mental health because I don't believe in that. I know that it's personally the point of understanding that psychologically how people take in fear, and it's all that is. Beelzebub, or Beelzebub, and Baal, Lilith, all these entities that are psychologically done. But some you can actually get out, some of them you can't. They've been there so long. But maybe we can make some help. Maybe we can help everybody. Father's here. His remnant's floating, and I know it for a fact. He wouldn't have made a way for me all this time. So I'm way up north. An old song, way up north. But the thing about it is that you're wonderful children of God. Understand when you're picking your person, it is a diligence that you have to perform, not just because they're pretty, not because they're beautiful, not because they're shaped right, not because they have all these features. It's the point of what's inside the heart. There's little mistakes everybody makes, but I can open the door and close the door and do the most gentlemanly things in the world, but still end up being a tyrant. So understand how this works, ladies and gentlemen, kings, queens, princesses, and princesses. You have to do your due diligence. If you want a wonderful child, I'll say star seed, but a child of God, and it's ordained by God, you got to understand about the vineyard, because this is people that are here, and they're already all around you, and you see the chaos within the families. That's the point of understanding, just because you made one mistake and it cost you the rest of your life, and in a bad manner. So anyhow, the parable of the vineyard. And there was another one too that I'll try to get out tonight, the judgment of the daughter. But understand, you're wonderful people, you're the children of God. I'm here on another tear. I don't know how long I'll be here. Or I'll shoot some out tonight. But the thing about it is, if you have a problem and you're in this problem and you have no way out, the Father is your way out. Jesus on your lips. Just be wonderful people. Help everybody you can. Feed somebody today. Check out on your mom and dad. Check out on your grandpa and grandma. Make sure that they're covered. Make sure you're covered with the blood of Jesus. Don't waste time. Father don't like wasting time. But anyhow, I will let you go. Stay with the Father. Precepts, statutes, commandments, testimonies. Be in it to win it. Keep Jesus on your lips. Anyways, Father loves you. I love you very much. And I am serving the Most High. Bye.